about what that solution might be or what the problems are?
Myself, my heart and my soul.
Can we try and guess?
11 players back.
Is that it?
It's simple, huh?
How far are they?
Like last season, give me my players back.
How far is Doku from being available to start?
We'll see. Do you think Doku will not play in Bodo? He will be fit?
No, exactly. So is he not?
Do you think Nikan, who have not played in Bodo, will be fit?
Nope.
They were warm up, he could not play. So we have 11 players out, like most of the teams. Give my squad back. Give it to me like last season. And after we see what happens.
How about Josko?
Because for one day we can solve it. For 2 days we can solve it. But for a long time, it's unsustainable. So, we have 5 central defenders. You have one ability, we had 1. So it's more difficult. Because I know how they lose with Bodo. Yeah. I always admire these comments for all the people say how lack of respect for the opponents for Norway, but they reached the semi-finals Europa League last season. And I'm pretty sure the guys that said how they lose a Bodo, they didn't see one damn game about Bodo. And Bodo is an exceptional top team, especially there. They draw in Dortmund 2 weeks ago. So we knew it, but give my team back. Being fit. Only I ask, just think, fit. It was last season. In March, when we arrived in February, fit, had the players. And after that, give me the opponents. And we will be there. But that is more difficult. Not saying that even with that, we have to do better. And tomorrow we'll start to do it better.
And Ruben and Josko, are there any updates on them? Obviously not tomorrow.
Josko is 2 months and Ruben still will be out.
2 more months for Josko.
Josko is a fracture, is a surgery, is a bone, so he's not going back.
Hi Pep, you mentioned sort of lacking aggression in duels and in midweek. Obviously, Wolves play back 5 at the moment. You play against a lot of teams with a low block. Do you think naturally your players lack a bit of aggression because teams sit off them? Do you need them to sort of preempt it and they need to be more aggressive from the start?
Football is not just about aggression, because after what you do with the ball. So football is everything. It's many, many things. One day you said, we don't have aggression. Okay, we saw it for next game, and after next game we didn't make one good pass, or no good movements, or no good shoots, or defend bad set pieces. There are a lot of factors, and every game is different, and the Bodo play completely different. Do you know Bodo how he play, right? 4-4-2, I don't know, I tell you. 4-4-2 so narrow, like Villarreal, so narrow. When the team goes in the right is so narrow, where are the spaces for the wingers? And wingers go on against one and go. How many wingers we had against Bodo? 0. So in that shape, when I arrived there with Nico O'Reilly or Raita Nuri was exception, it's not the same. I have Savinho, or have Doku, or have, inshallah, Oscar Bob, and all the wingers that we have. So we struggle a little bit. Why? Because we don't have the team. So and after that it's more difficult. All I ask 2 seasons, give me the team, please. Being fit. Only I ask. No more than that. And we don't have it. When we have it, most of them, we were there. 7, 8 victories in a row. When we try it, but they are fatigued like last season. We cannot rotate the teams. We have the same problems. And Gundu should play all the games. And Koba should play all the games. And Bernardo. And around a moment, we cannot, against, in European teams, every 3 days, 4 days, 3 days, 4 days. And after that, the players come back for the injuries. They need a process. They have to play again, one game, another one, injured again. And this role will happen. So hopefully we can stay there, because we are in semi-finals in Carabao Cup, we are in FA Cup, and the league are a little bit away, especially the strong team that we have in front of us. But Champions League, we are there, qualified. So it's what I said. When we arrive in February, March, only I ask is not opponent, the team back, the fit. And after that, I promise you, we will be there, because we spend a lot of money.
But do you think with the fatigue then that is causing a problem with aggression, or being on the front foot as much as you'd like to be?
Sorry?
You mentioned there that fatigue's a problem because you're playing the same players due to injuries. Do you think that is having an impact on being aggressive?
No, I don't think I had a fatigue, because Kusa didn't play much, Max didn't play much, and Rico didn't play much. It's not a fatigue. It's sometimes you have to be, the players in the bench, and to make different alternatives for the opponents create problems. To do that, Omar is back now. Semenyo could not play there in Bodos, be there, and so I have a natural feeling on myself or my career, I'm incredibly optimistic in my life, in my job. Always I think that it's going to be well, it's going to be fine. Of course I have thoughts, I have to do better, but always I'm incredible positive. That's why when I see the team and play and the other ones, of course we are disappointed and not necessarily apologize. If you have to apologize because you are not done top. If you want to do top, after you have to be worried. That is the point. But the feeling in Bodo, the games with 10-11, we miss duels with double because the other ones always are good. So we have to accept it.
It's now 2 seasons in a row where you've had a big injury crisis kind of at the same time. Do you...
No, last season was 2 months before. Now it happened in January. Last season was in November.
Yeah, just mean
so we are lucky that we survived until January.
Yeah. How...
The reason why?
Yeah.
Amount of games. They have incredible doctors. The best physios that I can have. My physios, I don't change once. The doctors, Max and Edu, are 24 hours. They work like an animals. A secret amount of games. But not happen Man City. Happen all the teams. All the teams. Look better in Barcelona now injured. Why? Muscular. Amount of games. So.
If it's still happening though, is there something that needs to be looked at for
50
next
players
season?
in the squad. And 2 managers. 225 doesn't play. That is the only solution I have.
Nothing more realistic then?
I'm not a science, but it's a amount of games. It's a lot.
Okay.
I said in you were in Norway, right? I said in Norway, no? What Carlos Alcaraz said, right? Have no weeks to recover. That guy's when finish the season, I don't know when, go to the national teams to play the World Cup, United States of America, with an incredible hot, warm conditions. And after that, go home. How many weeks? 2, 3? I come back. And let's go again. How many years of that? 8, 9, 10 seasons in a row. So at the end, it's difficult. That's why the people get injured. How many injuries had Bodo? 0. Why? 2 months. So no far more secrets than that.
With so much going on with teams, to have somebody next to you, your number 2, must be really crucial. So I've counted since you've been here 6, no? Dome, Mikel, Rodo, Lillo, Enzo, and now Pep. If you have the time, would you look back and say why you chose them and what you got from them?
They choose me. I don't choose them. No, each one happened in their lifetime. So first Dome, we come from Barcelona, and after Mikel arrived before arrived, we were making talk because he knew the Premier League better than me in that moment. And and everyone happened. Rodo was here when I arrived, and after Juanma for the relation we had in the past. Enzo, I saw him working in the academy in the second team. I was really impressed how good communicating. After they prove it, how good he is, and life is put in a position because everyone has dreams and they live.
Would you remember more or less what you got from them?
Got from them?
What you got from
everything. They are top, all of them, top. They helped me unbelievably. As a human being, as a presence, as a comfort when the situations go bad, especially with that, how much enjoy in the good moments, his knowledge, their knowledge about the game, their feelings, the trust to share with me what they believe in the right moment, the right time, what they have to do. So now without them, it would not be possible. That the same will happen in Barcelona and Bayern Munich. All the staff, they helped me a lot. But of course, the time changed things, and that will happen.
At the end of last season, when you had all your players back, you were very good and went on a very good run towards the end of last season. This season, when you've had all the players, you had a run where you won 8 or 9 in a row. It must be very frustrating as a manager to have seasons that are being decided by something that's completely out of your control. You can do everything right, the players can do everything right, but the success or the failure of a season is decided by something that you can do nothing about.
Still, we are in the season, many things is going to happen, but if you tell me right now, the only thing I feel, a little bit disappointed is the words, a little bit, what happened, that is not half the squad. It's the only thing. There's nothing else. Still, I fully believe that last season, with all the squad that he had, with the injury, for Rodri Lombard, for all central defenders, with Kyle left, and for many, many things, we would have been there in all competitions. It's the same feeling I had that. It's not about the team is not good. It's not about they don't fight. It's not about the doctors are not good. It's happened. And I thought maybe it will not happen. It's the only feeling that, the last 2 seasons. Because the years when we won is because we were there. 1 injury, 2 injuries, 3 injuries, one player come back after down. But this amount in the same time for the long period, in the period a lot of games, that is the only thing I did. And maybe you can do better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the doctors and the other one analyze why it happened. But I said to them, the reason why is that we make more fatigue. A fatigue is in your body, more fatigue and fatigue in your body. And, and more runs, more hours, the fatigue is not. Scientists prove that they need to rest and sleep and eat and need time to the muscle come back to do it. And that's why you are slower in that moment, you have late in the actions, you have fractures in the ankles and this kind of stuff. If you tell me one in these 10 seasons what happened is just, no, we win semifinals or lose the finals of the Champions League or lose whatever. No, because you know me, but you don't know me. But anyway, when I lose because they deserve it better, they will lose it. When United is better in the situations, what can I say? It's better, so it happened. But at the end, when they demand you as a team, to compete in the highest standards in all the levels, we need a place to compete themselves because they are so good, but we don't have it. So and that's why it's only no regret because it's not about us, it's not about me, it's not about the players, it's not about the club. It's happened. It's happened. So, but still we are there. Still we are in the competitions, and hopefully, our fans can feel. I never do that, but our fans can feel that we need them too much because we are in the problems for that reasons, and we need them. They have to because they deserve it. So most of them, but the most part have been the most glorious part of that club for many, many years. And that is the moment for just the reason why we have, like last game, 11 absence that could not play. So in the bench was academy players, 5-6 academy players, and Omar. They came for the AFCON one day before coming from Marrakesh. So, and fly to there. So it's only, I think we need them, and hopefully they can support us in this final that we have tomorrow, and especially as well, and Wednesday against Galatasaray, and because we need them, definitely we need them.
Last two with Jack and Mike, thank you.
Can I just ask about Gonzalez and Savinho? When do you expect them to be? How close are they?
Savinho still start yesterday run the first in the pitch, or maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and or maybe less, I don't know. And Nico, we try to, if he can help us for the absence from Rodri in Wednesday against Galatasaray, but it's in doubt.
Is that with Nico on Wednesday, for argument's sake? Is that you've got to be careful because you don't want him to re-aggravate an injury because then it's just a
that is the
spiral.
Question. That is the question. I don't have Koba for. I spoke with Koba against Fulham game on the pitch when we qualified the Champions League. I said, don't go to the World Cup in United States and make a surgery quick because he was struggling a lot last season to clean it and next season top. Play 2-3 games. Again, his bone was not react well and get another surgery. So, and we have the 3 top. We were lucky that Nico Gonzalez helped us incredible a lot and in that positions, but. This is where it is.
I think you described the Wolves game. You said it's like a final. How big is it, the game, for you in terms of the context of the week that you've had?
In context, we are second in the table, right? We are not 12. We are second, but the opponent is so strong. So you see Arsenal, they see weaknesses, difficult to find them, And everybody's fit, and they are. But not just in the Premier League, in the Champions League, how amount of games winning in many, many different circumstances. And I know that if we don't win games, it will not be possible to be close to them until the end of the season. That is what we want.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.